All right, Mike's got a powerful break. Uh-oh. All right, cue ball's down. So ball in hand. This is probably the start that... what is this gentleman's name? I just met him. Was it Jason? Justin?
Justin Bonilla.
Justin, yeah. He's from Vermont. He's excited to be on the stream table, excited to be out here playing.
But this is what it's all about, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
getting it out on the TV table, the main arena, strutting your stuff and showing the world what you can do.
So he's got a 10-ball issue. Other than that, everything's clear. How do you like getting that 10-ball out of here? Or do you just like playing the bank in the side pocket?
For me, looking at it from there, I think I just play the bank. I'm looking at which stripe I would use to bring it out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you were going to bring it out, you'd probably use the 14. Because if you leave yourself cutting that in, you can leave yourself a natural angle just to
Come
run
in
into
behind the 8.
Yeah, you can run into the 8 and push a 10 over the...
Yeah. The only problem with that, you push it too high and you're jammed up in that top right.
That's why you leave the 9-ball up there.
Yeah.
No, it's very true. But I think I just play the bank because if you get right on it, leave it till last as well, because you'll push into the 8 and you'll set the 8 up because there's nothing down below the 8 ball.
Well, that changes it.
Yeah, it does change it a lot. Where it was, you could play the bank and push the 8 and you're guaranteed to be on the 8 afterwards.
So he's got 11-ball problems now, too. It might pass in the lower right, but this looks like that 8-ball might be Mike's problem. We'll see in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to say that 8-ball's probably going to end up being Mike's problem.
Yeah, Justin making a few problems for himself as he's gone round. There's some unwanted kicks and bumps.
It can't be too hard on him. This is his first time playing on this table.
Indeed.
That is probably... Oh, putting the 6-ball over there is not good. It's going to give Mike an easy chance to break it out. Mike clarifying some rules here. First Ultimate Pool event does get ball in hand anywhere on the table.
So he wants to be careful with that. Moving the cue around with your cue.
If you touch it with a fair roll, that would be a foul, right?
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was Del Sim that succumbed to that rule.
If it wasn't him, I can promise you it would have been me at some point. I did not know that was a thing, but yeah. So once he takes care of that 5-ball, this rack's pretty much done.
Yeah, these matches, of course, they are a race to 6. The match clock, 40 minutes, which is an extra 10 minutes than we had in the shootout.
I don't expect any 6-ball shootouts in this, 40 minutes.
No, they're more likely in the shootouts than they are in the main open. And of course, said before, we don't have the golden breaks, only in the shootouts. Left himself a nice angle here, Mike.
Yeah, he's looking good. How did his match with Kevin end up so lopsided yesterday? Did Kevin play great, or did Mike make some mistakes?
Kevin didn't miss a ball.
Oh, nice.
He ran a perfect match. I only saw the start of it when he went 3 up, and then I came back and it was all over. I couldn't believe it. And then it all went wrong for Kevin later on in the evening. It's not, if he could have stayed at the table and played his next match right away, I think that would have suited Kevin.
Yes,
but
I believe it.
Sometimes you get that break, and then when you come back, it's like you've forgotten how to play.
All right, scores 1-0, Mike. But I got one more tonight, and you want to have as good a record as possible because it affects your seeding in the final 64. So I want to do as good as I can tonight. They play the first round of the 64 tonight, and then I get to go home. So hopefully it's a nice early night with me waking up in the final 32. That's the plan.
I like it. I like it. And well explained with the format as well for everyone at home.
That's why I love it. You get a lot of play in the Ultimate Pool tournaments. It's not just a standard double elimination.
No.
Lots of play. At least, you're guaranteed at least 4 matches, and that's if you lose every single one of them.
And you're guaranteed to play every day as well. So if you get into the second chance, if you sort of had a bad weekend, which could happen to everybody.
Good start. That one rubbed the pocket or the rail on the way in, and I was talking to him earlier, and he has practiced on the Brunswicks in the back room, and that's what we were talking about. Like, use the pocket. He's getting used to the speed on these. He says he feels comfortable on them, so I was happy to hear that.
Yeah, we were saying earlier, myself and Stephen, when we had our ladies match to start the show, and said because Ashley Benoit had played obviously in the shootout, April Gonzalez hadn't. We said that, you know, it is a little bit of an advantage for Ashley to
Look
have
at
played
this.
on this table. Wow.
Well, hey, if you could have told him, like, if that's right where you want to end up on this, look at this. He can shoot anything he wants now. That's as good a spot on the table as you can pick.
Absolutely.
Good for him.
Yeah, good shot from Justin.
So I'm thinking maybe 5, 1, 6, 7, 8, or maybe, I mean, because the 6 leads right to the 7 in the side pocket. Just drop it in. Or 5, 6, 1, 7, 8. Got a lot of options here.
Yeah, you could play the 7 last if you wanted to, and just roll it into the side pocket. And
Yep, that's what I like. Yeah.
I like playing the 1 now, and
Me
if
too.
you land in the gap, you can choose either the 6 or the 7. It's then up to you, and it does give you an easy shot on the 6 to get onto the 7.
Yeah, I like just dropping that in. That's beautiful.
We don't want the angle though.
Oop, oop. You're okay. These are big enough pockets. He can stop
Yeah.
it right there, honestly. I think he can stop it and just roll it in. Just a stop shot right into the point. Oh, it looks like he's going forward. Yeah, you expect the table to grab or the rail to grab if you're playing on the outer tables, but
Doesn't.
on this table it will not. But he's
Yeah.
okay. He's got the corner pocket.
He's got to be a little bit careful of the traffic. I think I'd probably roll this rather than send the cue ball into the
too.
15. That way you can't snook yourself.
Yeah, I liked rolling it down there and getting on the well. that's one way. That's how I would have done it.
Yeah.
There's so many times I try to avoid a ball and end up running into 3 balls, but yeah, this is going to work just nice for him to tie the matchup at 1. Put that one in with some authority.
Absolutely. Justin Bonilla leveling things up.
Opting for more control. Great break. Jeez. Is it just me, Tony, or does it seem like the cue ball ends up in that spot or along that top rail
A lot.
8 out of 10?
No, you're right. We've seen so many scratches up in that top left-hand corner.
Guilty. And that's a beautiful start.
Yeah, nice shot there from Mike. Just wants
Oh,
the
you don't
rest
see
is to
this
play.
often.
No, if Del Sim was out there, you wouldn't see it ever.
No. So is he going to go 2 rails behind the 12?
I think he will.
No,
No.
straight down. Yeah. Okay.
Clay Thompson, Kevin Wingman, table 3. Clay Thompson and Kevin Wingman, table 3.
As you can hear in the background there, that's our announcer announcing all the matches out in the main arena. Everything underway and in full flow now.
There's not a whole lot he could have done on this to have a really nice key ball for the 8 ball, but it looks like he's going to have to use the 12 as his key ball, and at least the 8 ball goes in both corners, so just got to get nice on it, which he did.
Yep, that's as good as you can get. Judged the pace very nicely there. Mike Dechaine.
Okay, looks like we got a break and run.
Made this one look very simple. Down goes the 8. Shane leads 2 racks to 1. Amy Beecham, who's come over from the UK, one of the best, if not the best lady player that we have at the moment over in the UK.
Any big names in her group?
Well, Shane Van Boning and Kobe Japp are both in there.
Yeah.
So that I even said that when Amy told me who was in her group, I went, wow. She goes, well, I don't mind that because I'll probably be in the second chance and I should be able to
Right.
go deep in that.
Yeah, yeah, it's fun. She's a 5-time world champion, right? For what, blackball? Is that what it was?
It's that, UK 8-ball.
Yeah,
Or,
5-time world
English
champion,
8-ball,
and she's
but
an
yeah.
underdog to advance into the main bracket.
Yeah. I mean, she's got 2, obviously Shane Van Boning, the Shane Van Boning, and Kobe Japp. He was also in the shootout and great player from Montana.
Yeah, she told me she was happy with that draw because that's who she wants to play.
She did, absolutely. She said, well, that's the whole point of coming out here. I want to play the best.
Nice start.
So, you go in with that attitude instead of like, oh, no, it's not fair. I've got to play all these top players. Well, why have you entered?
Exactly. So he's got a couple tricky little shots here. If you can get this 3 down and get nicely. Oh, he'll be okay. I believe the 5 does go past the 2. down into the corner pocket. That actually could be ideal if he can drop this into the corner pocket, have his choice on the 2 or the 1, because those are only tricky. I think he's laying. I would love this. This is almost ball in hand position. Maybe a little closer would be nice, but this will tell the story of this rack.
Ooh, just want to
Nothing.
scoot by that 2 ball, and it didn't quite happen there.
The 10 came up to be okay for Mike. Otherwise, that would have been tough.
Well, the 11's a problem. I wonder if you take the 11 now.
Yep.
I know it's fairly thin, but just have a look there. Just want to get that 5 ball past the 2, and he would have been in great shape there to run the balls out.
Yeah, I go 11 here for sure.
I think while you're up there, it just makes total sense. If you can make the 11 here, everything should be available for Mike.
No problem.
Well, you take it. You absolutely take it. You've got rid of your most awkward ball. Yeah, you might have to have some fast shooting to get onto the 12, maybe.
I thought we had a problem with the match clock for a second because it said 29 minutes and 50-something seconds, but no, we did start at 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great shot. The 12 ball was going to be a little tricky to get on, and he's good on it now. Does the 15 go easy enough in the side pocket, left side? Or does he need to move that a little bit?
I think it goes. Sometimes it can be a little bit deceiving. When you call these, if you go on the side of the ball goes, I think you're going to be right more times you're going to be wrong, because the amount of times I said, there's no way that pots, and then, then you see the overhead and you think, oh, you can drive a bus through there.
Yeah, all day. So he's going to have to play a little position for that 8 ball, but I think it has 5 pockets it can go in. How are you getting on this 8 ball here, Tony?
I think I punch it off the left-hand side rail, come past the 5 and play the 8 in the top left. He's gone a bit more narrow. This is as good.
He went under the 5. That was probably smart.
I'll tell you what, that's probably a safer play, because of the slide of the table, you could actually go towards the 8 and end up with a really bad shot. So he's played that.
He took every other ball out of the question.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
Heart of the pocket. 3 racks to 1 now, Mike Dechaine.
Try the Omelette Factory. It's about 2 miles down the road.
Really, we went to a place called Strawberry Fair, it was called this morning. It was lovely, real quaint. Looks like a very old house, but it's beautiful place, and the food was really good. Very friendly staff there as well, so big shout out to them. Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's see here. So he's probably going to address the 2 balls down there that are tied up right now, the 10 or the 5 and the 15. He's going to bump them out right now, and he's good. Really no issues here, huh? Maybe making sure he can get on that 12 ball. I'm not sure the 12 passes the 3 in the side.
No, I'm just looking at the same thing, Eric.
Yeah.
I think he's got to come back.
I think you wanted an angle to go around the 5 ball on that shot, but didn't quite get there.
I think you're absolutely right. And looking at that overhead, that's the correct call, Eric, as always.
What I do.
Yeah, well, he's not happy. He's not unhappy with it. He's had to come down and shoot the 14.
Great shot.
Now he has his angle.
Great speed control. You still got to respect this shot.
Yeah, because if you're going to play this with a load of left-hand spin and come past the 5 ball, because of the slide, you could go really wide here, and it can cause a problem. And you know that yourself because you've been out on that table, Eric.
The time, yeah.
That's brilliant.
Lovely.
Very, very nicely done by Mike. You just run this in, cube off the side rail and come back and have the 8 in the side pocket?
I'd like to see the overhead, because I think he's just going to... Looks like he is. He's going forward.
Yeah, I think
off the rail? Yeah.
Yeah, and then 8 in the side.
All right, good. Yeah, I thought he was a little straighter than that. He's got the side or the corner. He'll take it in the corner now.
Yeah.
And on these pockets with Mike Dechaine, you can put this one on the record. He's got it. I've never jinxed anybody from up here.
Well, in goes the 8 ball, and Mike Dechaine now has cleared daylight between himself and Justin Bonilla. Yeah, it's easy when I've heard people say, "Oh, just go out there and just imagine
Wow.
you're in your own."
Wow.
Huge break.
Ooh. Oh, that doesn't count.
No, it
No
wouldn't.
golden breaks.
Oh,
Okay.
only shootouts.
I got excited for a second.
Yeah, I hear people say, "Oh, yeah, you don't worry about it. You just go out and play in an arena. You know, just imagine you're back in your local bar playing." Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. You cannot flick a switch, or very few can. You need to go out. You need to do it regular. Then it becomes a habit. Then
Yeah.
you don't think about it. You know, if you're Shane Van Bonen, if you're Johnny Archer, you know they've been doing it all their lives.
And you get, especially when you're not used to playing on the stream, and everyone back home is messaging you and saying, "Just play your game, just play your game." And I'm like, I want to play Shane's game, or I want to, I want to play Craig's game. I don't want to play my game. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. You got to go out there and have fun. Okay, so if he can solve the 14, he can be okay here. That's easier said than done. Especially now that he's under a shot clock, because out on the outer tables it's just an unofficial shot clock. So if you have a little bit of a tester, you can take your time on it.
Yeah.
But out here you do not have that luxury, and people tend to rush. They see the 30-second shot clock and they hurry.
It's because they don't want to hear those beeps. The dreaded beeps is like it sends them into panic mode.
Yeah, and then they pull the trigger with 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just something they got to get used to, and you do get used to it.
Caught that very thin there, Justin.
And well, that's not the easiest for Mike.
Well, looking at that, I think, well, do you play the combo?
Yeah, I probably, well, you haven't seen me hit a combo. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. So, is he playing safe? Oh.
Well, I think he was trying to get the 4 in front of the 8 ball.
Maybe. I can tell you, if he would have put that cue ball on the side rail right there, he would have been hooked on everything for Justin.
Yeah.
So maybe he was trying to. But now he's looks like he's got a. You can see the. Oh, he just caught the edge of that one, trying to cut that 13 in. All right. Well, this is what Mike wanted.
Yeah, that gets rid of the problem, which the 4 ball.
And 6 should pass the
Would have
13,
had, yeah.
right? I can't see an overhead, but I'm imagining it goes past that 13.
It's tight, but
Yeah.
I think if you just shoot it just near jaw, it will go in.
And that's one thing you see a lot of. You see some criticism on the pocket sizes here, and the table looks like it plays a lot looser, and it does because the slippery cloth and the brand new conditions, and it is a little bit generous, but it definitely adds another level to the game. You see more exciting shot making. You see people go for stuff that they could never go for in a 9-footer, and it just it's playing another game out there, and I enjoy it. I think it's fun. You get to see a lot more aggression.
Well, you want to watch something that's fast and exciting. And Mike Dechaine agrees with you, Eric.
Oh,
He agrees this 6 passes to 13.
He's going to bank it in off the bottom rail. There it goes. All right, it looks like he's going to cruise to the hill. I'd be betting on him to get out here.
I think the whole world will be betting on him to get out here, Eric.
How many times has he dropped his chalk so far? Not in this match, right?
Not as many as you did in 2 visits to the table.
I probably dropped it
the
25 times during
I
the
think you did
shootout.
it twice before you played a shot.
Yeah, I think I have. It's, you know what, though, that's fun for me because you look for little ways to kind of ease the pressure and break the tension up. And every time I drop it, I always have a comment to the ref. I'm like, come on, man. They were having a great time.
Yeah, they were. They were a lot of fun.
Big
They
break.
were local guys from Boston, weren't they?
Look at this. Yeah, there were some. 4 balls down. And
We're shooting stripes here
yes, sir.
all day long.
So here I'm trying to get on the 9 and the 15, and whichever I get one, that's when I'm going to start figuring my pattern out. Is I'm going to see which one I like. He doesn't like either of those routes.
I think he likes the 10 ball
You see
now.
what I'm saying? If you get around
Yeah.
here, you get to pick. You know.
To be fair, though, if he places 10 and just leaves an angle on the 14, he can go up and just sit in that gap between the 2.
Yeah. 15, 9, 8. That should be his last 3.
Yeah, this really should be the match right here for Mike Dechaine.
I know a lot of these. You watch some of these YouTube series that Simon puts on where he's talking to professionals about their pattern play, and I think it's fascinating for me. And I try to find out my problem balls, and like I get between 3 balls, and then I figure out which one my pattern. Where did I land best? Because if you plan your exact route and then you mess up on the first or second ball, you got to rethink everything. So I like to give myself a lot of options.
Well, 2 balls away now, Mike Dechaine, from completing victory. This 9 ball and then an 8 ball into the bottom right-hand corner.
And he's looking good.
He's been good value. Justin Bonilla, a little bit unlucky. He's had a couple of chances, but mainly Mike Dechaine has been the man on form, and he does complete victory.